Welcome all. Many of us are curious to know about our origin and ancestors. So today we are going to learn about the origin and ancestry of mammals. Let us get into the introduction. Mammals are a group of vertebrates characterized by the presence of mammary glands in females. They are viviparous animals, which means they give birth to young ones. The word mammals is from Latin, which means breast. They are classified under kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, subphylum Vertebrata, division Anthostomata, superclass Tetrapoda, and class Mammalia. The main characteristic of mammals is that they have more complex brain than other animals. Now, before understanding the origin and ancestry of mammals, it is necessary and important for us to understand the geological time scale. Now, let us get into the geological time scale. The geological time scale is a system of time that tells us about the evolution of different creatures in the earth. Fossils mainly occurs in rocks that begin to sediment, and this study of layered sedimentary rocks is known as stratigraphy. The geological time scale is measured in millions of years. It is incredible to know that the chemical evolution took place before the advent of biological evolution. The geological time is divided into eons, eras, periods, and also epochs. Eons are the major division of the geological time, that is, it includes the eras such as the Paleozoic, Mesozoic, and the Cenozoic era. One of the eon is known as Phanerozoic eon. The number of time division in the geological time scale is known as periods, and the grouping of these time periods into a longer time period is known as era. The subdivision of periods is also known as epochs. The first era is the Paleozoic era, is the longest era lasting for about 541 to 251.902 million years ago, and it is subdivided into 6 periods, namely Cambrian period, Ordovician period, Silurian period, Devonian period, Carboniferous period, and Permian period. It is the time of dramatic geological, climatic, and evolutionary change. The second era is the Mesozoic era, which is the middle era and also known as the age of reptiles and the age of conifers, lasting for about 252 to 66 million years ago. It comprises of 3 periods, namely Triassic period, Jurassic period, and Cretaceous periods. In this era, the evolution of complex animals took place. Finally, the era of recent animals. The Cenozoic era is also called as the age of mammals. This era represents the last 66 million years of Earth's history. This era is mainly characterized by the dominance of mammals, birds, and so on. It contains 2 periods, namely the Tertiary period and the Quaternary period. They called as the age of mammals as the terrestrial animals that dominated both the hemispheres were mammals. So, after having a glimpse of the geological time scale, let's move on to the origin of mammals. The origin of mammals is a quite interesting one. So, let's get into the topic. To begin with, the first mammals are the descendants of some of the mammal-like reptiles appeared in the Mesozoic era of the Triassic period. In this period, the mammals are derived from the members of the reptilian order Therapsida, The order Therapsida is from the subclass Synapsida. These synapsids were present in the Paleozoic era of the Carboniferous to the Permian period. Then, in the Mesozoic era, the synapsids became the ruling reptiles called the archosaurs. After this, a common phenomenon of transitions from reptiles to mammals marked the origins of major new adaptive types. It became a pattern of evolution and is termed as mosaic. Then the mammals developed many characteristics such as the enlarged brain case, secondary bony plate, scapula has spine, and so on. And it started to evolve and became established in the Cretaceous times. Due to the Cenozoic radiation of mammalian history, with a lot of variations, the mammals evolved and is still evolving. So, the origin of mammals started from the Mesozoic era and is still evolving even in the recent times. After acquiring some information about origin of mammals, let us learn about the ancestry of mammals. The ancestry of mammals is described in 5 ways, such as the amphibian ancestry, reptilian ancestry, ancestral mammal-like reptiles, first true mammals, and the polyphyletic origin. The amphibian ancestry of mammals was advocated by T. H. Huxley since there are 2 occipital condyles present in both amphibia and mammalia and presence of left aortic in mammals. His theory was not accepted as condyles are derived from exo-occipital in amphibia and from basi-occipital in mammalia. Now, it is hard to realize, but many mammals have evolved from reptiles. There is enough evidence to prove this reptilian ancestry, such that the primitive old mammals and living reptiles have close resemblances in their anatomical features. The ancestral-like reptiles and first true mammals shows and acquired several mammalian characteristics such as teeth and jaws and many more. In polyphyletic origin, the living mammals represents 2 different reproductive groupings, the oviparous, which means egg-laying animals, and the viviparous, which means giving birth to the young ones. So, was mammalian evolution monophyletic or polyphyletic? That's an unanswerable question because nothing is definitely known on this matter and still many researches were going on. Thus, the mammals are started to evolve at the Cretaceous period and is still evolving. Now, let us conclude our today's topic, the origin and ancestry of mammals. In this topic, we understood about the geological time scale, the origin and ancestry of mammals. Though this topic is quite interesting and incredible, the first mammals descended from the mammal-like reptiles is from the Mesozoic era. The mammals have different ancestries such as the amphibian and reptilian ancestry and is still evolving even now. This tells us that evolution is a slow process and it also paves way for us to explore more on mammalian evolution. I hope this have helped you in understanding the origin and ancestry of mammals. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.